One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile, and I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
There are over 100 places to get pizza in Kern County, but only 4 are good enough to be called Tony's. So what's the Tony's Pizza difference? We're not giving away our secrets, but the proof is in the pizza. Tony's Spicy Mexicana, the mouth-watering Hawaiian, the award-winning Chili Verde, and so many more. Trust us, you'll find your favorite. If you want great pizza, you can play the numbers game, or you can get it right the first time. Tony's Pizza, 3 locations in Bakersfield and 1 in Shafter.
It's wicked cool. It's our new aviation class. It gives kids a chance to break into the industry. There's a lot of careers in aviation. This class is a lot more than just flying planes.
We've learned so much already. We've learned how to take off. We've learned instrument flight rules. It's something everyone can do, I think.
Good. And you see, remember that horizon? Try to keep it parallel to your cockpit.
After the 2-year program, they're going to be able to take the knowledge test for their private pilot exam. I am a pilot. I've been in Bakersfield for 10 years. I worked as an instructor for 6 years and then became a corporate pilot. And I'm a teacher here. We have amazing equipment. Even flight schools don't have that much equipment.
You put a class like this somewhere at North High, and it's really preparing kids to succeed because it gives them a whole new set of opportunities they never knew that they had the chance to pursue. I'm proud to say that I'm from North High School and that we have administration that's willing to put the money into offering really, really neat programs like this and preparing kids to succeed.
In animal care, the students learn a variety of things, whether it's tools or terms. In the veterinary field, they learn about the skeletal systems, animal nutrition, the housing, how to properly care for them. They also have the opportunity in the spring to actually go work at a veterinary hospital or at an animal shelter or a grooming salon.
Animal restraint, weight and temperature, pulse, respiration, all of that I learned here.
They take a state certified test, and if they pass, they become a certified vet assistant right out of high school.
It's always hands-on, and so I think that's what really helps us is that we're not just getting it from a textbook, we're actually doing these things, and we're actually practicing these things that we'll be doing in our future careers.
Well, we're learning a lot, and especially with just the basic knowledge of what you would need for an entry-level job.
All the basic skills to be a medical assistant in a doctor's office or a clinic.
You're leaning on it, and that'll make a difference.
And then they also do on-the-job training, and they work in doctor's offices or clinics throughout Kern County. The kids are job ready, and many of them are employed before the end of the school year. They're promised a job, as well as they continue their education. We have many registered nurses out there and even physicians.
I'm thinking I want to be an anesthesiologist. So a lot of school, but it'll be worth it in the end.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile. And I still do everything online or through the ATM. So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Kern High School District Athletics live stream broadcast of our first ever girls basketball game between the East High Blades. They call themselves the Blade Runners this year against the much prestigious program of the North High Stars. Very excited to have this game. As you can see, my partner in crime, Vance Palm, could not make it tonight, so it's all me kind of running everything behind the scenes and announcing the game. I got my little partner right here, Nathan's going to be helping me out. It's my stepson that's helping me run kind of the scenes behind. He knows more about the computer than I do, but he'll do a great job tonight. As always, I have Kevin Willie behind the camera, and he's going to capture everything for us too as well. Before we get started, I always want to take the time to thank the people that have allowed KHSD Athletics to live stream games, and it starts with our very own superintendent, Dr. Brian Schaefer, who's done an amazing job to allow this project to run wild. And if you watched the first couple of games, and I'm going to show you some highlights here in just a second, but it has been amazing the response the community has had. I also like to thank our Assistant Soup of Instruction, Dr. Brenda Lewis, our Assistant Soup of Human Resources, Dr. Michael Zolfa, our Deputy Superintendent of Business, Dr. Scott Cole, our Assistant Soup of Educational Services and Innovative Programs, Dr. D. McGee, and of course, the guy that kind of put me in charge of this, that has given me the freedom to live stream and promote our student athletes, and much his vision more than anyone else and all that, and doesn't get enough credit, but our Director of School Support Services, Stan Green. He is all about promoting athletes and athletics in the Kern High School District. He leads all of the athletic directors and does an amazing job. So, Stan, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we've had some very, very exciting games, and as I pull up some of these highlights that come right now, last game that we had was West High against Independence, and very much so, as we saw some exciting plays, as we see right here, Cardenas of Independence shooting a three, then a big thunder dunk off the miss by Eric Larson, who definitely showed that he is one of the premier talents in Bakersfield. And once again, we had the Henderson connection last week, and we talked about that. But we have Mr. Larson right here with an impressive pass to the other Henderson. But one thing that we realized about all of this is that West High is a very tough team, and we're able to capture two of their games. And we have a local talent in town that is really getting looked at by a few college coaches. And we see right here Austin Contreras with a big three, and he's unconscious. And we saw Austin as well, as we see right here, and we pan to the Ridgeview game. Austin Contreras is getting looked at by BC. And one thing by Ty Hammond's coach West High team, they never gave up. They came up short in two games, but like we see with Austin right here, a big three that is going deep. And Austin is definitely a difference maker, and we see that he's one of the smaller guys in our league and in our town with the big layup over Ridgeview. But a real game-changing play for the Ridgeview game was this thunder dunk by Justin McCall. And talk about a big effort that we have right here. Tonight I'm very excited. Like I mentioned earlier, this is the first ever girls basketball live stream that KHSD Athletics is promoting. And very interesting, we start with North High. And if we look around the gym, and I was starting to begin to count the league championships as well as the Valley Championship, North High is a very prestigious girls basketball program. They have a total of 17 league championships in a wide variety of different leagues, but they also have 8 Valley championships stemming from about 1989 all the way to early 2000s. So definitely that decade of the 90s, North High rose to prominence in girls basketball. Very impressive, led by the likes of such coaches as Kurt DeRossett and others that really put North High School girls basketball on the map. And we kind of see that some of those girls basketball players are definitely leaving their mark in basketball. For example, if we look at the head coach, Brianna James, of the North High basketball team, she was a former North High star, and she understood the prominence of being a basketball player for the North High girls basketball team. On the other end, we have the East High Lady Blades. They call themselves the Blade Runners this year, and they try and they try and do the best they can. They've been down the last few years, but this year they look to make a return to prominence. There is a process that's in play. If you look at the back of their shirts, it says, "Trust the process." A few key standouts I really want to bring to your attention And if we see her at half court and she is the furthest north on there, adjusting her knee straps over there and her braids back and everything. But we have Nene Jones, and Nene Jones is one of the premier talents in all of Bakersfield. She currently is leading the CIF Central section with 9.4 assists a game. She is a point guard. She's a scorer as well, and we'll talk about her scoring stats in just a second. But looking at max preps, she's leading the CIF Central section with 9.4 assists a game. And to expand it even further, she currently is third in the nation by giving out 9.4 assists. So definitely impressive talent. Oh, just to add this as well with Nene, she also is sixth in the section with scoring with 21.5 points a game. She also is getting 8 rebounds a game, and she also is getting 4.9 steals a game. So we have a special talent, and I want to make sure that she gets the exposure that she much deserves as being one of the premier athletes and basketball players in Bakersfield. Along with Nene, we have Jackie Gonzalez, and we're going to see her. She is the center for the Lady Blades. She currently is leading the section, CIF Central section, in blocks and in rebounds. She's getting about 3.9 blocks a game and getting about 13.6 rebounds a game. And with some of those rebounds, she's also getting another 12 assists a game. She definitely is bringing some of that volleyball jump ability to her game. Once again, I am very, very fortunate to be able to commentate and do the play-by-play for tonight's game. It looks to be a very, very exciting game. Can't wait to see what these ladies have in store for us tonight. Make sure you follow us tonight at KHSD Athletics on Twitter, at KHSD Athletics. We'll be capturing replays and putting those on our Twitter sphere to make sure that you guys are on there. And once again, if you would like to follow us on kernhigh.org, there's a yellow menu. And some of you guys already have that yellow menu where it says live stream. You click on there. If you want to see this game tomorrow or on Wednesday, if you click on live stream, go down to the middle of the page, you'll see where it says on demand. And when you go on demand, you can click on there and you'll see our game as well as all the games that KHSD Athletics does that will be archived forever on there. And you can see them all over. I was told before the game from Coach James of North High School that there are people in Hawaii. Aloha, I think that's what I say. It means hello and goodbye. So aloha to all of you that are watching out in Hawaii and all over. Once again, this is beyond our dreams that we wanted people from all over. We've had people from the Bay Area watch our live stream broadcast. And when we did the BHS Del Oro game for the Regional Bowl Championship in football, we had people in London that were watching our broadcast. So we're really looking to continue to expand what we're doing. All of this live stream couldn't have been possible without some of our sponsors, and I'm going to bring that to your attention. Kern Schools Federal Credit Union have come through time and time again. Kern Schools runs a basketball tournament for the Kern High School District. They actually help out the North High administration run that. Kern Schools Federal Credit Union, you do a lot for us, and we are forever grateful. PAV Solar and Communication, once again, another premier sponsor that does a lot for the athletes and the promotion of Kern High School District Athletics. Premier Lighting, another big sponsor that does a lot for us as well. You saw the commercial of Tony's Pizza. We forever thank you, Tony's Pizza. They're the one they're going to be giving T-shirts to the Tony's Pizza athlete of the game. And we also have Raymond's Trophies, staying local, promoting local. Nothing like promoting student athletes than with a trophy or a plaque, and we are forever grateful for that. We got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds before we kick off this live stream production of East High girls basketball. And we're getting ready as the teams make their way to their bench. Coach Bobby Sharp, we've seen that name synonymous with Bakersfield basketball, whether it's been at Ridgeview or whether it's been at Foothill or whether it's been all the way around Bakersfield. Coach Bobby Sharp has left his imprint in basketball, both boys and girls. And like I said, Brianna James is coming on here, and she was a former North High Star herself as we get ready to, as the PA announcer gets ready to announce the starters. This is Kyle Wiley, the coordinator of school support services. I got my stepson, Nathan Bernal, right next to me. He's going to be helping me out behind the scenes. Kevin Willie, as always, I'm forever grateful. Does such a professional job behind the camera. And anytime I can give him a shout out, I do. Handshake is going on there. PA's getting ready to make his announcements. I will announce the starters as they continue to come out here. And as we bring in our sound from the outside, I'm receiving as much help as I can running this. Hopefully our live stream broadcast can pick up traction. We had a decent little crowd tonight. This is a non-league game, and we have a decent little crowd tonight to help promote what we're doing at KHSD Athletics. This is our live stream broadcast.
North High School would like to welcome you all to our varsity girls basketball game versus the East High Lady Blaze.
And the public announcer is announcing the starting lineups.
Starting lineup, number 22, Ariana Ayala.
Starting for the Lady Blades, number 22, Ariana Ayala. She'll be playing the guard position tonight. Jade Arande, number 41. She is also playing the guard position. Number 4, Precious Gonzalez, playing the power forward position tonight for the Blades. As we talked about, Jackie Gonzalez, number 10, the center, leading the section in blocks and rebounds. And that dynamic athlete, ladies and gentlemen, is number 3, Nene Jones, playing the point guard, and she'll play a wide variety of positions as well. Starting for the home Lady Stars, number 2, Taylor Sunga, averaging 9.3 points a game. Also starting, number 3, Jasmine Urbina, she's the guard. Number 5, Eileen Rodriguez will also be playing guard for the North High Stars.
Number 12,
Hannah Sanchez is number 12. She will be starting at the power forward position for the Lady Stars. Number 22, Jessica Prial, is playing guard. She's the second leading scorer behind Sunga. She is averaging 5.8 points per game. And as we do on every broadcast, we ask that you stand. If you want to, you can. But we are going to have a moment of silence while the national anthem is played. We'd like to thank the North High student who sang that. Love seeing students out there singing and demonstrating their talents for everyone to see. Once again, this is the Kern High School District Athletics live stream broadcast of our first ever girls basketball game between the East High Blades and the North High Stars. Would like to thank the North High administration, Principal Mark Balch, Assistant Principal of Instruction Chris Persons, Assistant Principal of Administration Patrick Blake, Dean of Students Aaron Rader, Activity Director Allison Toy, and I'd like to send a special shout out to Athletic Director Brian Hewins, who helped to organize this event and get everything ready for us as well. Thank you, North High administration. I will be announcing the East High administration in just a second. The tip is gone. Nene Jones has the ball. She's dribbling around. Kicks it over to number 22, Ayala, who takes a little look. Nene ends up with the ball, goes over the top. Missed layup right there, but grabbing that rebound, leading the section in rebounds is number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, and 2 points for the East High Blade Runners. We're going to be calling my maybe dancing back and forth between Blade Runners and Lady Blades. My apologies. As we see right here, number 4, Precious Gonzalez to Nene Jones. Back to number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, who takes it to the hole. And it looks like they're going to call a block on the, trying to sort this out. Looked like they are going to call it the block right here. The bucket is once again, we're trying to iron this out to see what they're going to call it. Actually, they're going to reverse it. They're going to call a charge on number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, negating the bucket, and the Lady Stars are going to take it out as well. Dribbling the ball up the court looks to be Taylor Sunga. The point guard kicks it to number 3, Jasmine Urbina, coming down with the rebound. Once again, are we surprised that number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, already with 2 rebounds. We see their handles right here with Nene Jones, definitely in control of it right here. Passing it right here, number 4 to Precious Gonzalez. Little sloppy play early on by both teams. Ball goes out of bounds. Maybe a little pregame jitters. And it looks like it's going to stay right here to East High as well. Nene Jones kicking it out. Stolen by number 2, Taylor Sunga, bringing the ball down. And it looks like it's going to be a layup to number 5, Eileen Rodriguez. There is a game warning right now that was just called, trying to figure out what that is, but there is a delay of game seems to be the call on here as well. Once again, the ball is going right back to Nene Jones right here, and this is a talent that is currently 3rd in the nation in assists. Taylor Sunga called for the foul, but Nene Jones currently 3rd in the nation in assists, leading the central section in assists, and that's all according to Max Preps. Ball goes in to number 41, Jade Aranda. Once again, Nene Jones going right here. The basket is no good. 5 white is called with the foul, and 5 white that we see on there is Eileen Rodriguez. Lady Blades, or the Blade Runners, are going to be taking it out right now. Taking out the ball for the Blades is Ayala. And once again, another sloppy play early on. And number 3, Jasmine Urbina, goes up. But it looks like the foul is going to be on number 10, Jackie Gonzalez. And that could be her. That could be her second foul. And we got to look at that. 6:30 in the first quarter. That is a tough break. And the Lady Blades will call a timeout. But once again, we see Jackie Gonzalez that's in there. And she definitely is a rebounding force, as she already has a few early rebounds. As she tries to go for that block to extend, her blocks per game, she gets the foul. And we have 2 early fouls, and wonder how that will see how Coach Sharp is going to respond to that. As he's getting in there, he wants to clean up some of that sloppy play, maybe some early game jitters that we have on both teams. But once again, we can see the talent level is out there. Taylor Sunga is the point guard, and she also is one of the team's captains. She currently is leading the Lady Stars with 9.3 points per game, so she definitely is that option that we want to have on there if I am the coach of the Lady Stars. Sunga goes to the line for her first free throw and misses. What we've seen in previous games on live stream, free throws matter. West High struggled with some of those free throws, the West High boys, so we want to see if free throws and these little small things of the game really pick up. Sunga with the second free throw and is missed. Looks like there is a laden violation called against the Lady Stars, and so the Blades will get the ball. Now it looks like the Lady Stars are going to try and get in a full court press. Nene Jones quickly dismantles that, kicks it up, tries to find it, but once again, the ball kind of gets tipped around. A little bit of sloppy play that we're seeing from the Lady Blades early on as Sunga brings the ball up. And once again, kind of a rush layup that goes on there. Another rebound by Precious Gonzalez, up to 3. Nene Jones has a nice pass to number 4, Precious Gonzalez. And the ball goes out of bounds, and the Blades will retain possession. Number 14, Cristina Chavez, is the first one off the bench, and she'll be replacing Hannah Sanchez of the Lady Stars. Nene Jones with the inbound. She's looking around, finds it, finds her target in there that can jump pretty well, but once again, another turnover is hurting the Blades a little bit. The ball gets out in transition. The bucket is waved off. We have White 14 is called with a foul. Number 14, Cristina Chavez, negating the transition bucket. The score is 2-2, East Bakersfield High School Blades tied with the North High Stars. 5:55 left in the game. Another turnover off the inbounds. Number 14, Cristina Chavez with the bucket, assisted by Jasmine Urbina. Nene Jones, once again, breaking some of that pressure that goes in there. Decides she's going to take it herself. Big move. Bucket goes in and out. And it looks like it's going to be the Stars' ball. You can see the talent that is there, the control that Nene Jones has. Just was unfortunate in that the bucket didn't go down as it rimmed out. Bringing the ball up once again, we have number 2, Taylor Sunga. She seems to be the go-to. A little careless in her dribbling. The ball dribbles out of bounds, and it's going to be the Lady Blades basketball that goes in there. Number 5, Eileen Rodriguez, is trying to pick up full court against Nene Jones, and she quickly breaks that, gives the ball back out to number 22, Ayala. And once again, another sloppy play, another turnover. And hopefully we can get some of this going in the right direction, that these ladies can clean this up. We got about 5:25 left in the first quarter. The KHSD live stream basketball game between the North High Stars and the East High Blades. Number 22, Jessica Pearl, dribbling, kicks it over to number 5, Eileen Rodriguez. A whistle is called, meaning that there is a foul on the ground. White 41, Jade Arande, actually that's going to be on East High. Number 41, Jade Arande, is going to be called with a blocking foul. Taking the ball out right now is Jasmine Urbina. She's looking for someone to be open. East High stepping up the pressure pretty well. Ball ends up in the hands of number 5, Eileen Rodriguez, as she dribbles around. Pretty good defense by these Lady Blade runners that we have out here. As the ball is getting pushed around the perimeter, it looks like it's going to stay right here with the North High Stars. As we see with the drive right here, and another rebound by number 14, Cristina Chavez, come off the bench and already has 4 points. The North High Stars are going to look up to pick up full court. Nene Jones ends up with the ball, breaks the press, goes up for the layup, and another block is called on the ground. Probably going to be 2 shots for Nene Jones. Number 5, Eileen Rodriguez, is called with the foul as we get ready and gear up for Nene Jones' first free throw of the night. And the first shot goes up, and it's good by Nene Jones. Subs come in. Number 32, Jacqueline Del Toro of North High, and number 2, Susie Salazar of the Blade Runners come in as Nene Jones gets ready for her second free throw. Free throw goes up, and it's missed. Rebound is grabbed by number 3, Jasmine Urbina. The ball is quickly moving into transition. Bucket is missed by number 22, Jessica Prial. Once again, East High is trying to kick it around. Ball looked like it was tipped, but the ref saw it otherwise. North High they'll be taking it out right now. The score is 6-3 with 4 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Nene Jones with another steal to add to her 4.9 steals a game. Looks to kick it up. The pass is just slightly over the top of Jackie Gonzalez, but nonetheless, these teams seem to like they're settling down just a little bit to get on there. And let's see if they can pick up some of the defense. Once again, the Lady Blade Runners are picking up with a half-court defense. North High has been doing some full-court press to go on here to see what's going on there. Another turnover. We definitely see that they're looking for Nene, and an excellent full-court pass gets fumbled by number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, and she's called for the travel. So just a little bit of a sloppy play right there, but definitely a good play on the defensive end by Nene Jones, and a good transition pass we can see too as well. Number 2, Taylor Sunga, the captain of the North High Lady Stars, is bringing the ball up as the starting point guard. And we can see a Bobby Sharp team preaches defense, and we can see that the Lady Blade Runners are moving their feet, playing good defense. And we get out here, and some big play to split the double team right here, and Nene Jones comes up with an excellent move right here to go on there. And let me tell you, splitting that double team and going up with there, that'll be a play that'll end up on Twitter at KHSD Athletics. Back to the game, the call is fouled. There is a push that goes on there. And going to the line right now, going to the line is number 2, Taylor Sunga. First free throw is good. Nothing but a splash right there. Coming into the game, back into the game rather, is number 22, Jessica Prial. She will take in as Taylor Sunga goes for her second free throw. Sets, shoots, looks good. Kind of Chris Mullen of the Golden State Warriors with that lefty stroke right there. The score is 8-5. Lady Stars over the East High Blades with about 3:30 in there. Great outlet pass. There's a collision about the three-point line, and it looks like the foul is going to be on number 12, Hannah Sanchez of the North High Stars. Ball goes out of bounds to East High, and as we've seen, number 22, Ariana Ayala, taking the ball out, looking for Nene Jones. Ooh, tightly passed. Nene goes through. Ooh, and they're going to call the offensive foul. Looked a little sloppy right there, but nonetheless, Coach Sharp isn't happy with that. And that was a questionable call right now as people are moving. But the offensive foul is called on Nene Jones. And once again, Taylor Sunga be bringing the ball up the court right now too as well. North High kicks the ball around the perimeter, looking for the right shot. Three-pointer goes up. It is missed. Nene Jones trying to fight for the rebound. North High ends up with the ball. Once again, they're patiently waiting their time, passing the ball around the perimeter, trying to get that open shot, and an open shot goes up. And if we see right here, red 41 with the push, Jade Aronde. That was close to being on number 10, Jackie Gonzalez. She's got to watch her foul trouble that's going on right there. North High will take the ball out right now. It is 8-5 with 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball is passed in. Jackie Gonzalez steals it right off the bat. Looking for Nene. She's running the transition. She gets up there, takes it up strong to the rack. The bucket counts. And once again, that is another big play from Nene Jones going in there to count the bucket. And Nene will go. And the bucket is good. And the score now is 8-8. East and North ties it up. And we're still in the first quarter. Nice little move right there. This little Taylor Sunga, number 2, got some quicks right here. But the ball does go out of bounds to East High. North High once again is picking up with a full court press. And as we look on here, looking for help, trying to find Nene. I think people know who she is by now. And once again, another turnover. Turnovers are going to be hurting these teams as they go on there. Number 2, Sunga, finding the open man. Once again, number 4, Kimberly Chavez going up, missing it. Sunga thought about it. And it looks like we have a foul. Called on 3, red, Nene Jones. That's her second. So Coach Sharp's got to worry about 2 of his star players in early foul trouble with 2 fouls that we have in here. It looks like we are at bonus right now. Number 2, Taylor Sunga, will go to the line for a one-on-one opportunity. And it goes up. First one's good, so she'll get a second one. So Taylor Sunga will go to the line for a second free throw. Score is 9-8. North High is leading with 2:20 left in the first quarter of KHSD Athletics live stream of the Lady Stars and the Lady Blades. Second free throw is also good. That makes 4 straight for Taylor Sunga. And we're getting up here, North High getting in that full court press. Sunga picks up right here as well on Ayala. Ayala has the ball. She gets the ball down in, moves it right there. Number 4, Brianna Lugo. And the foul is drawn. And it looks like it's going to be 2 shots. It was a shooting foul. Brianna Lugo with the first free throw. Shot goes up, and it's missed. Once again, we've talked about on this broadcast the importance of free throws. Let's see if Brianna Lugo can make that second one and get this game within 1 point. Brianna Lugo goes up, and the second free throw is good. Good form on that one. And once again, we got this Taylor Sunga who's looking to get the ball up as quickly as she can get it up. And it looks like a travel is called on there. Like seeing the sportsmanship, North High athlete on a turnover, giving the ball to the ref, not pouting, but handing it off right there as well. Lady Blades have the ball, looking to get the ball inside. North High, what they're probably going to do all night is pick up full court press as they try to break it, and the Blades do a great job, great pass, but another turnover that we see right here with the Lady Blades. Checking into the game right now is number 12, Hannah Sanchez. As number 14, Cristina Chavez comes out. Cristina Chavez with 4 points early on to kind of help give a little 6-man spark plug. Picking up in the zone right now, kind of a matchup zone we see right here are the Lady Blades. Nene with the rebound. As she tries to calm it down, they're trying to, once again, the whole defense is picking up with the full court press. Nene blows right by that on the triple team, tries to get the shot in there, comes up short. But once again, North High is going to look to play fast, push the ball up the floor. We got about 1:20 left, and the score is 10-9. North High Stars over the East High Blades. Patiently, number 2, and a big block that we see right here on number 41, Jade Aronde. And a foul was called in between time on the floor that's going to send North High to the line for a one-on-one opportunity. It looks like it's number 4, Kimberly Chavez, is at the line to shoot a free throw. And it's missed. And going up the floor right now is number 2, Susie Salazar, finds Nene. Nene with the miss, grabs her own rebound. Ayala then tries to pass it all the way around. Another sloppy play. It's okay. They're kind of getting some of those kinks ironed out right now too as well. But the girls are playing hard. They're never quitting. We like to see that out here as the Lady Blade runners pick up. Half-court man game, number 22. Jessica Prial driving. And it looks like there's going to be 2 shots. Number 4, Kimberly Chavez ended up with the ball. He's going to the line for 2. And it looks like the foul is going to be called on Ariana Ayala as number 4, Kimberly Chavez, was going up for the shot. 2 shots coming right now to Kimberly Chavez. Concentrates, shot goes up, and it's missed. Coming into the game, back into the game, Jasmine Urbina. Coming out of the game is Jacqueline Del Toro. 50 seconds left in the first quarter between the East High Lady Blades and the North High Lady Stars. Chavez with the second free throw. Actually, the second free throw is negated. Chavez went over the line. We see right here that North High is picking up with a full court press. Let's see how the response goes. Definitely is attention about 2 girls that are spying on Nene Jones. Traveling as North High falls to the ground. Traveling is called. Coach James is yelling out to press. And we could see that there is kind of the quarterback, Taylor Sunga's in the back, kind of trafficking the defense around there. Red 41 is called with a foul. Jade Arande. Now it's going to send number 3, Jasmine Urbina, to the line. And it looks like that they are in the double bonus. Misses the first free throw. Once again, free throws are critical in a tightly contested game. We got a 1-point ball game right here. Let's see if some of these early missed free throws are going to come back to haunt either team. Second free throw goes up, and it's good by Urbina. 44 seconds left, 11-9. Lady Stars are leading the Lady Blades. North High all night is going to be running that trap that we see. Good little pass, Nene Jones on the transition. Once again, another turnover. She is breaking the press, and we see that East High is capable of breaking the press, but it's converting at the very end of those plays to make sure that they can finish those layups. Tough in and out shot right now that's going on there. And once again, Nene's back running again, going up. Bucket is good. And the Lady Blades inch closer, as we see right here. And the score being 11-11. As Nene Jones, currently 6th in the Central section, points per game at 21.5, shoots the free throw. Unfortunate, goes in and out. And we see right here that Jasmine Urbina bringing the ball up the court off the miss. Got to convert those free throws. We talked about it all night. Number 22, Jessica Prial, kind of gets trapped right there. Nene looking for that swipe. Is swiped by Ayala, and it's going to be a one-on-one opportunity. White number 2, Taylor Sunga, is going to be called on that. And that is going to send Ariana Ayala to the free throw line for a one-on-one opportunity. Once again, want to thank Kevin Willie. He's KW number 1. I am KW number 2. Kyle Wiley, the coordinator of school support services. Kevin Willie is the cameraman. And I also have Nathan Bernal, special helper tonight. My stepson is helping me run the behind-the-scenes action on here as well. Number 22, Ariana Ayala, steps to the free throw line for a one-on-one opportunity. Her first free throw is good, and she will get an opportunity another. And this is, we can see the first time all night that East High Lady Blades have kind of taken over the lead right here. 12-11 finishing off the quarter. 9.8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The second free throw goes up, and it is missed. Rebound is grabbed by Urbina. Quickly looking to get it up by passing it to Chavez. Chavez goes up, shoots. It's missed. Nene Jones grabs the ball. She's trying, launches it up, and it hits the glass. Good into the first quarter as the play picked up a little bit. Both a little rusty in the very beginning. And we're going to take just a very short break. We will come back to the Kern High School District's live stream of our first ever girls basketball game between the Lady Stars of North and the Lady Blades of.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile. And I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
Well, early on, we are seeing kind of a little bit of a sloppy play. Maybe it's the thought that the girls know that they're being live streamed. But nonetheless, we have seen glimpses of talent from Nene Jones, able to convert on some layups, and she's breaking the press pretty well. But once again, I've been very impressed by the likes of Taylor Sunga, the point guard for the North High Lady Stars. She's doing a good job kind of quarterbacking that defense in the full court press, as well as making sure that the Lady Stars are passing the ball along the perimeter right there too as well. And it will start with the Lady Stars ball as number 3, Jasmine Urbina, passes in. Taylor Sunga quickly kicks it to number 22, Jessica Prial. Passing along there, Prial takes it in. And there is a foul called on number 40, Brianna Lugo of the Lady Blades. That will send number 22, Jessica Prial, to the line for 2 free throws. Once again, would like to thank the North High administration for allowing us to come and broadcast this game. Brian Hewins has been doing a great job for us, accommodating us and our needs, what we have here as a live stream broadcast. Prial misses the first free throw. Second free throw coming right now as well. We've talked about the importance of making free throws early on. And Prial shoots, makes it, ties the game up. The score is now 12-12. Nene Jones taking in the inbounds. A little sloppy play as we see right here. Another big turnover. Nene Jones getting in there. Prial with the miss. Another rebound. Fighting for the ball right now too as well. Trying to find. And we could tell who the Lady Blade runners are looking for. They're looking for Nene Jones as she cuts on a dime, goes up, shoots, and she makes it right there too as well to once again send her to the line. And it looks like the bucket is good. And she will be going there to the line. See if she can convert on that. Last time she got fouled, she wasn't able to convert on it quite yet, but let's see if she can make this free throw. Nene Jones steps up, gets ready, and she knocks it down to give the Lady Blade Runners a 3-point lead. Coming into the game right now for the North High Stars, number 4, Kimberly Chavez, will be coming in as she substitutes out number 32, Jacqueline Del Toro. Once again, it's that North High point guard, Taylor Sunga, number 2, bringing the ball up the court, kicking it over to Jessica Prial, who then gives it to Kimberly Chavez. And number 3, Jasmine Urbina, thought about it, dribbled back, then actually goes up. And we see Nene grabbing another rebound right here as she's going to try and break whatever defense and pressure goes up there. Nene going up. And once again, we can see the value of Nene is she's able to draw that contact. And we can see that she is going to get 2 free throws that are going to be coming up right here as well. Okay? So 2 free throws coming. Nene Jones stepping up to the line. 7 minutes in the second quarter. KHSD Athletics live stream. First ever girls basketball game. Nene Jones steps up, knocks down the free throw, made 2 free throws in a row. I've talked about earlier in this broadcast the importance of making free throws in high school basketball games, how that could be the difference of games sometimes. Nene Jones steps to the line for her second free throw, and she makes it. And quickly we can see as her point total is starting to add up, why she's one of the premier basketball players in the Central section. North High decides to call a timeout. Coach James is probably going to talk about how we're going to step in front of Nene Jones and not allow her to drive in there and get those buckets. There's got to be a team defense effort as she is breaking some of that press to get in there. And we could see that Coach James is trying to carry on the legacy of the North High Lady basketball. We look up in the rafters, we see all the Valley championships that are up there. We look in the rafters, we see all the league championships that are up there. And we could see how important it is to continue on that legacy that has been established here at North High School and Lady Stars basketball. That buzzer sounds the end of the timeout. Number 3, Jasmine Urbina, is going to bring it in to the captain, Taylor Sunga, who is also the point guard, who kind of runs the show out here. Sunga to Chavez. Chavez then kicks it over to Prial. Prial is going to kick it out to Sunga. Down to Urbina right here, and it looks like a play off the timeout was working. Got a wide open look from number 4, Chavez, but just weren't able to convert on there. Chavez then kicks it over to Sunga. Sunga's looking to create right here. Goes up there, and it looks like there's no shot that is called on there. And once again, it's called on Nene Jones. Have to watch her foul trouble. That looks like it's coming from the book. It looks like there's 4 fouls already in the second quarter. They may want to double check that, but 4 fouls could be a world of hurt for the Lady Blades as they're going through there. Sunga makes the first free throw. The score is now 17-13. And Sunga steps up, misses the second free throw. Trying to figure out what the whistle is. It looks like they're trying to iron everything out. There's going to be a 30-second timeout called by the Lady Blades. A little bit confusion. 6:42 left in the second quarter, and it looks like it's going to be a 30. We're going to take just a very brief break as we thank another sponsor.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile. And I still do everything online or through the ATM. So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
Can't thank Kern Schools enough for everything they do for Kern High School District and Kern High School District athletics. We're just forever grateful for the contributions they do for us. They're very integral in helping us get started on this. It looks like that is the fourth foul on Nene Jones, and we're in the second quarter with 6:42 left in there. So got to be very, very cautious if they're going to keep them in the game. It looks like that North High is going to pick up at half court, and they're going to do a little bit of trap game that's going on here. Nene kicking the ball out to number 41, and it looks like the ball will be called on the ground Jade Aronde, but there is going to be a double bonus situation that's in there. So there are going to be 2 free throws. They're going to be by Aronde that's going to send them to the line. It is 17-13, 6:31 in the second quarter of this live stream game. Both teams are in the double bonus. Aronde steps to the line, misses the first free throw. Once again, I am a broken record when it comes to free throws, but they are so important to tightly contested games. We got to see what happens when these free throws at the end of a game, what the difference some of these misses may have made. Aronde steps up to the line, shoots, and it is no good. Rebound is grabbed by number 3, Urbina. Quickly to the captain, Sunga. Prial, number 22, going up for a layup. Once again, still playing pretty aggressive. Nene Jones grabbing the rebound, trying to find a crease, splits the double team, goes up, shoots the ball. It is missed. She's got to be careful, even though she drew the foul right there. That is a gutsy move by Nene. She's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. From here on out, any foul is going to result in either a continuation or 2 free throws. Nene Jones steps up. She's hit 3 in a row. Let's see if she can get a 4th. And she goes up there, and it's pretty smooth right here. We can see right there, Nene Jones does step up and hit that free throw. Little confusion on substitution right now. Susie comes out. And number 4, Precious Gonzalez, ends up back in the game. Nene Jones steps up, shoots a free throw, and it's good. The East High Blades are already back, set up in a 2-3 zone it looks like. And we're going to see what North High does to kind of expose that a little bit. I can see that they are being creative. Brianna Lugo on the breakaway right here. Ball is stolen, kicks it to Precious. Traveling violation is called right off the bat. Precious Gonzalez, number 4, with another ill-advised turnover. And checking in for the North High Stars is number 5, Eileen Rodriguez. Bringing up, as always, for the North High Stars, number 2, Taylor Sunga, who's averaging 9.3 points per game. But we can definitely tell that she is the leader on the floor, both offensively and defensively. Number 22, Jessica Prial, with a big three-pointer, and she is the second leading scorer on the team, averaging about 5 to 6 points a game. And Nene Jones is able to, once again, breaking the press. Brianna Lugo gets the rebound. Precious getting the rebound, trying to put it back up in there too as well. This is new territory for number 4, Precious Gonzalez. She is a volleyball player, and so basketball is a little foreign to her, but she is learning. She is athletic enough where she can get out there and do what she has to do. North High turnover. Nene Jones passing the ball out right now. The score is 19-16 with 5:23 left in the second quarter. Brianna Lugo checks out. Coming back in is the Central Section's leader in blocks and in rebounds, number 10, Jackie Gonzalez. And all the data that I'm pulling from is drawn right from Max Preps. So if you'd like to check on Max Preps and look at these stats, feel free to do so. Once again, Nene Jones kicking it in with a nice pass to number 10, Jackie Gonzalez. But she did a little bunny hop in the pea patch, as Chick Hearn used to say, and that is a traveling violation. And now it is going to go back to the to the North High Stars. Another traveling violation on the North High Stars. So anything you can do, I can do the same. I don't want to say better because traveling is not better than another traveling. Nene Jones, number 3, is now going to bring the ball up the court, utilizing that left hand to try to get around Sunga. Sunga moving her feet nicely. Once again, sloppy play going on right here. But once again, a foul is going to be called on Jessica Prial, number 22 of North High. Going to the line is number 41, Jade Arande. There are going to be 2 free throws, so subs can't come in quite yet. Once again, the much-esteemed Vance Palm could not make the game tonight, so I'm running it solo tonight. My name is Kyle Wiley. I'm the coordinator of school support services. I have Kevin Willie on the camera, and I have Nathan helping me out behind the scenes. Number 41, Jade Arande, misses the first free throw by the Blade Runners. The score is 19-16, East High over North High, with 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Jade Arande steps to the line for her second free throw, and it is missed. Like I said, for all you watching it, let's pay attention to those free throws that have been missed, see if they start to add up. The ball gets kicked around. North High has done an excellent job all night moving the ball around the perimeter to try and get that open shot as they make cuts through the zone. Number 2, Taylor Sunga, goes up with a 3, hits nothing but glass. Good defense right here. Good defense by the East High Blades. It's going to be North High. Looks like it's North High's ball. We got to make sure that we get the directions the right way for the official. Number 5 going up, and that was Eileen Rodriguez going up. Nene Jones on the ground trying to make the steal. Ball ends up. Good hustle by both teams, but North High ends up with the ball out of bounds, and it ends up being East High ball. Quickly the ball goes in, right back to Nene Jones. She's trying to find a move. Kicks it right there to number 10 with a nice power move by Jackie Gonzalez. Great pass by Nene to get another assist, and it's 21-16. Ball was dribbled a little high, maybe a carry, but it was missed nonetheless. North High still has the ball. Number 4, Chavez, shoots the ball up. And it's amazing that we see right here, number 14, Cristina Chavez, fighting for the rebound amongst all those trees of East High, and she's able to come away with it. She will go to the line because we are in double bonus, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Going to the line is number 14, Cristina Chavez. And the first free throw is no good, lands short. Coming into the game, Jessica Prial comes back in. Number 3, Urbina. Coach James doing a good job rotating. Looks like she's on about an 8 or 9 man rotation, or 8 or 9 girl rotation. Jade Arande comes out of the game as Brianna Lugo comes back in to get some needed minutes. Looks like East High is on about a 7 or 8 girl rotation that we're looking on right here. Number 10, Jackie Gonzalez gets another rebound, quickly looks for Nene. Nene's going up the floor, gets around the charge on an amazing move that we can see. And once again, she's able to get a few more points, extend the lead, 23-16. North High is called for the charge. Once again, careless mistakes are starting to add up a little bit with some of the travel. A lot of traveling calls have been going on right now. And it looks like Coach Bobby Sharp is going to call a timeout right now too as well. Score is 23-16. There's 3 minutes and 39 seconds left in the second quarter of this live stream game of Kern High School District Athletics. And just to kind of give you just a little bit of glimpse of that athleticism that we've talked about with Nene throughout the course of this game, and we could go back and take a look as we kind of just see that last little, gets right by that charge right there and goes up and makes a very athletic move. And once again, shows the type of talent that we are dealing with. So North High's done a good job all night. One thing Nene Jones has to be careful about is that she is in foul trouble. And let's see if North High tries to attack that. And let's see how smart Nene is in the midst of all that. Coach Bobby Sharp, he's been around the game a long time. Won Valley Championships with Ridgeview. There's an organization. His shirts probably say it best for the East High Blades as they've been down the last few years. His shirts say, trust the process. trusting the process. He's coming in, taking over a program, starting it over, infusing a winning culture in there from what his years and years of experience. They got to trust the process, iron out those kinks that are going in there as well. Nene Jones with the ball, getting it inbounds right to as well, finds one of her favorite targets, number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, who then kicks it all the way over to number 2, Susie Salazar, and comes up short and misses the two-point attempt. It looks like her foot was on the line. Number 2, Susie Salazar. Number 2, Taylor Sunga comes up, dribbles the ball up the court, finds number 4, Chavez, and it looks like the ball is off Brianna Lugo, number 40 of East High, and the North High Stars are going to have it. Sunga holding the ball a long time, does get up and finds number 5, Eileen Rodriguez, and once again, she is always around the ball. Number 14, Cristina Chavez, is right amongst the trees, and sometimes the ball bounces in the right way, and she gets another rebound, offensive rebound, to extend the possession for the North High Stars. It looks like there's going to be 2 free throws by her because we are in double bonus. First free throw goes up, and it's no good. 7-point ball game. These free throws are starting to pile up. These misses really on both teams, and there's a few players on both teams that are making their free throws, but wonder if those free throws are made, what the difference goes in there too as well. 23-16, East High is leading North High. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. The second free throw by Chavez is good. Nene Jones is going to be taking the ball out of bounds. And once again, pesky number 4, Kimberly Chavez, is constantly picking up full court pressure defense. Are they going to go? Oh, looks like a travel that was right there, and that call is made. Just curious to see how they are going to go right at Nene Jones. Looks like they need some help, looking for help, and they're going to try and get it right back. But once again, we look at Chavez is right there, hand on the ball. Prial with the miss. They're trying to find Nene. Nene gets the ball, gets it under control, quickly demonstrates that she can go left and right and kicks it to Precious, and she misses it. Nene fighting for the rebound, and it looks like a jump is going to be called. Looked like no one really clearly had possession of the ball. That was a quick call on there, but nonetheless, it's going to end up East High's ball coming back into the game for East High's number 22, Ariana Ayala. Coming out as number 2, Susie Salazar. We have 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game. Ayala with the ball, trying to get down to Jackie Gonzalez. Brianna Lugo ends up with the ball, and it looks like there is going to be a little travel that's going in there too as well. So once again, opportunities at close range to get in there and make some high volume buckets right there. Definitely missed with careless turnovers, and it's kind of been a theme tonight to look at, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Number 22, Ariana Ayala, with a big three-pointer to really cut into this league. And we have seen Kimberly Chavez is just being a nuisance on the defense, picking up full court every time. And because Nene has 4 fouls, she can't go up and defend that the way she may want to in fear of getting that. And that causes number 4, Chavez, to get an easy bucket. And quickly this game has turned into a 1-point game with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second quarter. Another traveling by the North High Lady Stars. Nene Jones is going to be taken out. Now it looks like there's a little bit more help, and that's Chavez once again. And Coach Sharp says, I've seen enough of this one-on-one stuff with Chavez. She's disrupted us way too many times. Nene going right around. Great pass to Precious. See if she can get it on there. But once again, she's rotating her pivot feet, and that becomes a travel right there as well. 23-22, 1 minute and 57 seconds left in the second quarter of this KHSD Athletics live stream, first ever girls basketball game between the North High Stars and the East High Blades. Bringing the ball up the court is the captain, number 2, Taylor Sunga, is bringing it up. And Sunga said, I'm going to try this 3 right too as well to try and go off what Prial did earlier. And it looks like it's going to be red ball. Actually, it's going to go right back, and they're going to call it. Call it to give it the ball to North High. And looking in there amongst the trees, Jackie Gonzalez with a quick steal to look at. Giving it to Ayala, finds Nene. That seems to be a common theme for East High, is to find their star player, Nene, so she can kind of clear everything out. Gives it to Ayala for the three. Look up there. It goes in and out and off the glass and back in. And that is a big three. And now it should be 26-22. East High extends their lead. Another foul is called. And we'll see who this is on this time. The call is on number 4, Precious Gonzalez, on the arm. And once again, the foul limit has exceeded 10 on both teams, so both teams will be in the double bonus. First free throw is no good by number 5, Eileen Rodriguez. Coming into the game is Prial. She hit that three just a few minutes ago. Eileen Rodriguez steps to the line, and second free throw is also no good. And once again, the section's leading rebounder, number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, with yet another rebound. We'll add those up by the end of the game. Nene Jones passes to Jackie Gonzalez. Excellent pass that's going on there. And we could see the lead's been extended to 6 points. Passing around the perimeter. Three-pointer goes up. Nene's got to be careful going in there. She's going in there. Taylor Sunga, her turn at a three. Once again, Jackie Gonzalez with another rebound. I am a broken record, but she is getting a lot of rebounds tonight. And we'll have to take a look. Nene's looking for her next move, what she wants to do. Taylor Sunga is staying under control. Jackie Gonzalez going up again, and another tough bucket. We see the combination that's on there. It's the Jackie Nene show. Now the lead, been the largest lead of the night for East High, getting up to 8 points. And number 22, Prial, going up. Little reckless going up. And Prial looked like she's coming up hobbled. Score is 30-22, East High over North High. Jackie Gonzalez is called for the foul. The score is 30-22. We got 18 seconds left in our first ever broadcast of the KHSD Athletics live stream of girls basketball. Prial to the line, misses that first free throw. And once again, that redundant theme that I've been talking about all night. What is going to happen when these free throws at the end of the game, and it's a tightly contested game, what are going to happen to all these missed free throws that are going on here? Prial steps to the line as subs for both teams come in, and that free throw is again missed. Susie Salazar grabs a rebound, quickly finds the captain of everything. Nene Jones does kind of the Euro step, and she makes a big, big bucket going in there, and that extends the lead to 10 points. Once again, Nene gets up, shoots a half quarter. Oh, and once again, have the talent. Exciting, exciting first half that we have accumulated here so far. Coach James running the full court press. Coach Bobby Sharp made some adjustments in that second quarter and has now extended the East High lead 32, North High 22, extended that lead to 10 points. We're going to take about a 5-minute break. I'd like to thank everyone for watching the Kern High School District Athletics live stream, first ever girls basketball game between the East High Blades and the North High Stars. We'll be back with you in about 5 minutes.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile, and I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
There are over 100 places to get pizza in Kern County, but only 4 are good enough to be called Tony's. So what's the Tony's pizza difference? We're not giving away our secrets, but the proof is in the pizza. Tony's Spicy Mexicana, the mouth-watering Hawaiian, the award-winning Chili Verde, and so many more. Trust us, you'll find your favorite. If you want great pizza, you can play the numbers game, or you can get it right the first time. Tony's Pizza, 3 locations in Bakersfield and 1 in Shafter.
It's wicked cool. It's our new aviation class. It gives kids a chance to break into the industry. There's a lot of careers in aviation. This class is a lot more than just flying planes.
We've learned so much already. We've learned how to take off. We've learned instrument flight rules. It's something everyone can do, I think.
Good. And you see, remember that horizon? Try to keep it parallel to your cockpit.
After the 2-year program, they're going to be able to take the knowledge test for their private pilot exam. I am a pilot. I've been in Bakersfield for 10 years. I worked as an instructor for 6 years and then became a corporate pilot. And I'm a teacher here. We have amazing equipment. Even flight schools don't have that much equipment.
You put a class like this somewhere at North High, and it's really preparing kids to succeed because it gives them a whole new set of opportunities they never knew that they had the chance to pursue. I'm proud to say that I'm from North High School and that we have administration that's willing to put the money into offering really, really neat programs like this and preparing kids to succeed.
In animal care, the students learn a variety of things, whether it's tools or terms. In the veterinary field, they learn about the skeletal systems, animal nutrition, the housing, how to properly care for them. They also have the opportunity in the spring to actually go work at a veterinary hospital or at an animal shelter or a grooming salon.
Animal restraint, weight and temperature, pulse, respiration, all of that I learned here.
They take a state certified test, and if they pass, they become a certified vet assistant right out of high school.
It's always hands-on, and so I think that's what really helps us is that we're not just getting it from a textbook, we're actually doing these things, and we're actually practicing these things that we'll be doing in our future careers.
Well, we're learning a lot, and especially with just the basic knowledge of what you would need for an entry-level job.
All the basic skills to be a medical assistant in a doctor's office or a clinic.
You're leaning on it, and that'll make a difference.
And then they also do on-the-job training, and they work in doctor's offices or clinics throughout Kern County. The kids are job ready, and many of them are employed before the end of the school year. They're promised a job, as well as they continue their education. We have many registered nurses out there and even physicians.
I'm thinking I want to be an anesthesiologist. So a lot of school, but it'll be worth it in the end.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile. And I still do everything online or through the ATM. So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
Once again, welcome to the KHSD Athletics live stream broadcast of our first ever girls basketball game between the North High Stars and the East High Blades. I have my little buddy right here, Nathan Bernal. He's my stepson, and he's helping me broadcast this game tonight. He's doing all the behind-the-scenes stuff and helping me out along the way. Kevin Willie, I want to thank you for your efforts. You've done a great job helping me along the way. I'm forever grateful for all of that. The much-esteemed Vance Palm and all of his hair that he's taken away from me that I've lost, and I'm much younger, much younger than he is. Couldn't make it tonight, so I'm kind of running this solo, and I hope I've done him justice with my broadcast tonight, and appreciate it. Some big highlights that we've seen early on. North High was running a full court press and was able to really put the clamps down, and we saw early foul trouble with some of our some of the big names that we've talked about in this broadcast constantly. Number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, who's leading the central section in both rebounds and block shots. Nene Jones, who is leading the central section in assists per game, as well as third in the nation, according to Max Preps, where we pull our statistics from as well. But we saw in the second quarter, Coach Bobby Sharp made some adjustments. North High fell out of that full court press a little bit. And what we're really starting to see is the Nene Jones show really came in. She had a couple nice little moves where she was able to get to the bucket with some transition layups and things like that as well. Very, very impressed with everything. I have put on Twitter some highlights of the first half. I want to make sure you guys want to follow that. At KHSD Athletics is where you can find us on there. I do want to bring on here, and I'm going to bring up a graphic for you guys so that you guys can see our upcoming live stream broadcast schedule that is going on there. If you look on here on Thursday, we have got an incredible game that I'm just so excited about. Liberty Patriots at BHS Drillers at BHS Boys Basketball. We're talking about among two of the top 10 teams in the Central Section. We're going to be duking it out Thursday night. Then on Friday night, special treat for you. It says on my graphic, boys basketball, but I just got a word from the athletic director, Mark Thompson, at Ridgeview, and the athletic director at Independence, Derek LaRosa, that both schools have mutually agreed to have both varsity boys and varsity girls at Ridgeview. And on our next broadcast, I will make sure that graphic is updated. But that Friday game, 127, Ridgeview at Independence, is going to be at Ridgeview, and it's going to be varsity boys, and it's going to be varsity girls as well. And then you see on Saturday, we're going to have Liberty at Centennial Girls Basketball, two programs that are always good, always doing well. The one that's really near and dear to me is February 1st, South at North. And I've worked at both schools, and I was a former athletic director at South High School. And the only reason I bring that up is we're going to have a special tribute to the passing of head coach Brian Carter on that night. And he was one of my good buddies and had multiple conversations with him through good times and bad times. And I love that guy, and I miss that guy. And I wish nothing but the best for his family in these trying times. We're going to do a tribute to him on that game, February 1st. And then we have BHS at Stockdale Girls Basketball once again, marquee matchup. And then we have Centennial at Frontier, two solid basketball teams. You look on February 10th, SWYL League Wrestling Finals. Yes, we are going to wrestling. I can't promise Ric Flair is going to be there, but I can promise you that we are going to have some very exciting times with that as well. And then on February 18th, and it's not on this graphic that we see on here, but on February 18th, we have the Valley Championship Wrestling matches at East High. You're going to be on the KHSD Athletics live stream. And once again, make sure you follow us at KHSD Athletics. We got about a minute and 25 left. I do want to give a shout out to one of the schools I have worked at in the past, East Bakersfield High School. Principal Leo Holland, Assistant Principal of Instruction Pam Crane, Assistant Principal of Administration John Rose, Dean of Students Jennifer Anderson, Activity Director Kitty Hay, and the Athletic Director at East Bakersfield High School. Good guy, cares deeply about changing East High and getting it back to prominence and putting East High athletics on the map, and that's Ken Chapman, and he works tirelessly to promote the students at East High. I've seen it firsthand. He has endless energy, and I'm just excited as much as he is to be having East High as well as North High on our live stream broadcast tonight. Once again, North High has been extremely generous tonight. Principal Mark Balch, Assistant Principal of Instruction Chris Persons, Assistant Principal of Administration Patrick Blake, Dean of Students Aaron Rader, the Activity Director Allison Toy, and the Athletic Director Brian Hewins has done an amazing job hosting us. Let's get back to our first ever live stream broadcast. Kern High School District Athletics is showing you the North High Stars and the East High Lady Blade Runners is what they're calling themselves this year. And run, run, run is what they want to do. Starting the second half, it looks like East High will have the ball. Nene Jones passing into one of her favorite targets, and once again, going right at the bucket. Jackie Gonzalez, Nene doesn't get the assist, but Jackie says, I got to extend my rebounding lead, and is going to get the rebound on there as well. Number 22, Prial, shoots the three-pointer, and that is her second three-pointer that she's made tonight, and she's averaging right about what she is supposed to average. Dribbling the ball up the court. Number 41, Jade Aronde, misses it as well. Turnover. Turnovers were costly in the first half, but as we see right now, it's going to continue a little bit in the second half. Taylor Sunga was a standout that we saw. She passes the ball. Number 5 kicks it around to number 3. Number 22, Prial, hot hand. Taylor Sunga getting up and shooting the ball. Number 4, Precious gets it, finds Nene on the open. Nene going up there, takes her time, goes up, makes the bucket, and we have a extend the lead. 36-25 is what we have, 11-point lead. Prial comes back, and North High is sneaky with their rebounds, and we see time and time again that they're able to get their own rebounds amongst some of the trees that East High may have, and it looks like a timeout is quickly made by Coach James to kind of get reorganized as North High has that 9-point lead. Once again, would like to thank the Kern High School District Administration for really allowing the Director of School Support Services, Stan Green, as well as myself, to kind of go full throttle with this live stream. And in the last few weeks, we have definitely kind of moved and shaked across this live stream, and we've had some excitement, some buzz around here, and it's all because of the Kern High School District superintendency that is allowing us to do that. So thank you so much for doing that. About 15 seconds left in this timeout. There were some highlights put on Twitter at KHSD Athletics. Some first half highlights to look at. The score is 36-27. East High is leading the North High Stars. Once again, kind of that press is going on there. There's about 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Looking for Jackie Gonzalez. Looks like an ill-advised pass will lead to a North High possession. Taylor Sunga is bringing the ball up the court. She quickly gives it to number 4, Chavez. Chavez, pesky defender in the first half. Look to see what she does in the second half. Once again, Jade Aronde with a big block. Traveling is called on North High. What I love about North High, you watch this broadcast again, whenever there's a turnover, the North High girls go run the ball to the official. That is coaching. That is doing it the right way. That is handling yourself with class. Nene Jones is getting out there on defense. She really can't do anything. Smart play. Remember, she's got 4 fouls. Quickly finds Jackie Gonzalez up there. Jackie Gonzalez to Jade Aronde. Oh, and it's missed. Almost a flawless execution once again. Number 4, Precious Gonzalez, is getting up there and misses it. And once again, Coach James does not approve of that. Shows her disapproval, but going to the line is Precious Gonzalez for 2 free throws. First free throw goes up, and it's missed. Interesting tactic that Coach Sharp uses. No one in there for the rebound. Sends all 4 back on defense, demonstrating that he wants defense to be a little bit more. Second free throw is missed by number 4, Precious Gonzalez. Prial with the ball. She kind of has. She's hit 2 3-pointers. You never know. She may hit another one that goes on there. There's that defender that we look at. A little bit of a spark plug. One thing you could say about this North High team, they're constant fighters. Jackie Gonzalez, another rebound. Nene going up there, had 2 open players right there. Decides to take it herself. Goes up for the layup. Makes the layup and extends the lead 38-27. Quickly, Prial gets the ball back. Looked like a travel, but she was able to hold it a little bit longer. And it looks like Coach James is going to be calling a timeout right now. She demands that her girls come over, listen to her. Let's see what she has to say about trying to slow down Nene Jones so she doesn't get full court dribbles all the way up there. Once again, we are the first ever girls basketball game live stream from KHSD Athletics. We had a leaky roof last night that prohibited the game from playing. It looks like The rain is gone, at least for a little while. We're able to have basketball game tonight. Very exciting to be here. Thank everyone for watching, whether you're in Hawaii right now enjoying the rays of the sun, or you're in Bakersfield, or you're at home at the couch like our Director of School Support Services, Stan Green, is right now, watching this game on his big screen TV. Ball passes in. Nene Jones tries to get it. Jackie Gonzalez quickly turns the ball over. A little bit of sloppy play right now on both teams. That spark plug on defense. Number 4, Kimberly Chavez, little out of control, little errant. Ball is on the ground. Ref is going to, before anything major happens, going to call a jump ball because East High started with the possession at the halftime. It is going to be North High ball now. 5 minutes and 31 seconds in the third quarter. The score is 38. East High, 27. North High, 11-point lead. Ref counts it down right now. The ball gets in before the shot clock violation. Ball gets kicked back out to a wide open number 3, Urbina, but it is missed. And once again, Jackie Gonzalez, what a shock, with another rebound. And it looks like a traveling violation. Oh, actually, it's going to look like a foul is called on Jackie Gonzalez. Trying to sort that out, maybe get some clarity on that call. Ball going in there. East High is playing great defense right now. Number 41, Arande, with a big rebound, but then also a turnover. That North High team's a little pesky team that gets in there. Hannah Sanchez with that free throw, 38-29. Nene Jones bringing the ball up the court. Quickly is going to find number 22, Ayala. Tries to get it to Jackie Gonzalez, but once again, the ball is a turnover, kind of careless mistakes. Jackie Gonzalez comes out for just a little bit so she can get a break and not get any more foul trouble. Number 40, Brianna Lugo, comes back in. And we see right here a little bit of traveling violation that's going on there. That has been kind of a constant tonight on both teams, is working on traveling. And it seems like they're getting going before the dribbling portion of it and most of the calls that are in there. Once again, number 4, Kimberly Chavez, trying to be a pester at the half court. Nene takes her time going up there, tries to pass it over the top to Precious Gonzalez, but the ball does go out of bounds. Careless mistake. Maybe take a little bit of time off right there. 9-point lead by the Blade Runners that are going on. Number 22, Prial, once again. That seems to be the call of the night by the officials. It is a traveling call that is made right here. Nene Jones gives it to Ayala, gives it back to Nene, taking control. Number 4, Kimberly Chavez, playing defense and being able to split the double team, go up, get the foul. Nene Jones is able to do some things and get by some girls, draw the contact, do all that. It looks like the call is on the floor and there's no continuation with the layup. Nene is going to be taking it out there and able to do some pretty amazing things. Ball is kicked over to Precious Gonzalez and the ball is turned over. That's number 4, Kimberly Chavez, who's been a pleasant spark plug coming off the bench. Precious Gonzalez kicks it to Nene. Nene dribbles, weaves in and out. And it looks like it's a turnover. Nene's able to get it to Ayala, number 22. There are open blades. Precious Gonzalez gets it, is able to miss the layup underneath the hoop. Getting back on defense. Prial thought about it. She's made 2 threes already tonight. Arande with another big rebound. Ayala's going up there. And once again, we have another traveling violation that is called. It looked like there, Ayala was wondering who else was going to come help her out too as well. But nonetheless, North High is going to take the ball out of bounds. It's going to be half court. Looks like East High is going to set up in a 2-3 zone. Prial not afraid to shoot. She's got that little lefty stroke that goes on there, looking for Nene. Nene takes her time, slows it down, wants to avoid some of those careless mistakes that we've kind of seen a little bit right too as well. Nene working on that left and on that right, splits the double, triple, quadruple team, goes up with a shot, and it rolls off the top, goes off the fingertips of number 40, Brianna Lugo. And once again, the North High Stars are going to be taking the ball out of bounds. Number 5, Eileen Rodriguez has had a solid game as well, has hit a few shots. Prial Made 2 3-pointers and also has had a few other baskets too as well. Number 3, Urbina, has been solid. Number 32, that is Jacqueline Del Toro. Unfortunately, she is called for the traveling violation. Once again, another traveling violation that goes in there. North is going to pick up at half court. Prial is going to try and pick up on Nene Jones. Nene Jones takes a look, goes to the left, splits it, kicks it back out to Aranda. Aranda gets it back to Nene Jones, back to Precious Gonzalez. Precious Gonzalez goes up, misses it, gets her own rebound, misses it again. She gets her rebound, and it looks like a double dribble is called. Those 2-foot buckets are tough when you keep missing that, and that's got to be in Precious Gonzalez's head. We saw that the last few games, that players kind of get a little bit of the jitters underneath the hoop because they're so close. But those are buckets that need to be converted, especially we're in a tightly contested game. It's only about a 3-possession game when we look at it. Nene is trying to split it, gets knocked to the ground. A lot of bodies flying everywhere. No whistles were called, but we see that they're able to get back into defense. And once again, the theme of the night that we're looking at is another traveling violation is called. Nene Jones taking the ball out to Ayala right now. And there she is, number 4, Kimberly Chavez, is looking to pick up full court defense while the rest of her stars drop back. She is always jumping up, getting her hands up there. You see right there, to me, that's a Kimberly Chavez made play right there because of the fact that she's jumping up, getting in the passing lane. It makes it tough. Once again, she guards the inbounder, turnover led right there. She's been a spark plug on the defensive end, and she picks up at full court a majority of the game. So going up there, once again, Nene Jones on a rebound is able to somehow gain possession of the ball. She's going up, draws a little bit of contact, misses the layup. Had wide open Precious Gonzalez right next to her, but she wanted to take it over there. And once again, steps in front of her. We have 2 officials, and it looks like they're going to call a body foul on this right here as well. Trying to organize some things that are going out here. Refs are going to get together and figure out what they're going to do. It looks like someone on the East High bench walked on the floor and didn't wait and be directed into as they were going on there. These little mistakes, these little things that go on there, whether you walk on or walk off, there's a process that goes on there. They're trying to figure out what's going on. A technical foul is called. I think Coach Sharp understands that. There also is an offensive foul that was also called. I mean, not an offensive foul, but a defensive call. So we're trying to get this sorted out first. It looks like they're going to go through. I believe they're going to shoot the technical foul first because of an illegal substitution that took place. So stepping to the line is Mr. Energy, Kimberly Chavez. Energy on the defensive end, energy on the offensive end. Gets up, shoots the free throw. First free throw is missed. Kimberly Chavez steps up for her second free throw. And that one is also missed. Those free throws could come back to haunt the North High Stars. We have 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter of our first ever live stream. This is off the original foul that was called, and it was missed. Looks like they want some subs in here. Prial comes out. Number 2, Sunga, goes back in. And all 4 free throws are missed. Coach James, that has got to be frustrating. You have an opportunity to cut into the lead, and you get 0 out of it. I've just been informed that we have reached about 100 viewers thank you everyone that is tuning into the game to make this first ever live stream from the Kern High School District Athletics. First ever live stream of girls basketball from KHSD Athletics. Traveling violation is called on number 2, Susie Salazar, on the transition layup. Is now going to give North High the basketball. And Sunga, the captain and the point guard, bringing it up, and the ball ends up in Urbina's hands. And she's going to kick it around. North High does a good job, patiently passing around the perimeter. Taylor Sunga going up. The foul is called on number 4, Precious Gonzalez. Coach Bobby Sharp asking for clarity on that. And Sunga gets up in there, and she makes that free throw. We can say this about Taylor Sunga. She's averaging about 10 points a game. Has hit a majority of her free throws. She steps up right here. That nice lefty stroke right there. However, I spoke too soon. May have jinxed it. She missed the second one. Ball goes out of bounds. East High basketball right now. Nene Jones. Once again, there's Chavez picking up with full court. They're going right back to Nene. Chavez isn't afraid to pick up Nene right now. Nene dribbling around right here. Gets the ball across half court. Trying to figure out where she's going to find an opening right now. Makes a kind of acrobatic shot. Aranda gets up there. Looks like she's fouled, and she is. Foul is on Jasmine Urbina, number 3 of the North High Stars. Going to the line is number 41, Jade Arande. First free throw is missed by Jade Arande. And it looks like the officials right now are trying to clarify the book situation to make sure we have accuracy in the score, all that as well. Jade Arande, 7 of the line for the second one. And she misses the second free throw. 38-30, 1:18 left in the third quarter. The first ever live stream girls basketball game between the East High Blades and the North High Stars. Ball gets kicked around. Number 2, Taylor Sunga, goes up. Nice rebound to Jade Arande. Nene Jones is looking up. She tries to take her time, but there comes Chavez, who's the defender that always picks up at full court. Nice little move right there. Get there. Brianna Lugo is found down at the bottom. Once again, Eastside's missed a couple easy 2 to 3 footers. And Nene just sticks her hands up, doesn't want to get that 5th foul. She's done a good job monitoring her foul situation, wants to stay in the game, so she's doing what she can. North High, North High dives for the ball out of bounds, but the official goes ahead. The official goes ahead and gives the ball to North High as they're diving for it out of bounds. So it looks like it's going to be North High basketball. About 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball gets kicked around to Chavez. She goes up, and she makes a nice running jump shot to go on there to cut this lead down to 6 as we go on there as we move forward in this quarter. Some turnovers, some early turnovers. Some early turnovers by East, some late turnovers in the third quarter by East High have hurt them as North High brings the ball back in bounds. There's Chavez again, but it looks like it's a quick foul by number 2, Susie Salazar. Foul is called. No basket. It looks like it is an offensive foul on number 14, Cristina Chavez. Scores 40-32. Actually, scores 38-32. The East High Blades are leading. And now, going into the fourth quarter, and that alarms the end of the third quarter. Going into the fourth quarter, we have the East High Blades leading 38-32 over the North High Stars. We're going to take a quick moment to break away. We'll come back. We will finish with the fourth quarter of our broadcast of live stream.
100 places to get pizza in Kern County, but only 4 are good enough to be called Tony's. So what's the Tony's Pizza difference? We're not giving away our secrets, but the proof is in the pizza. Tony's Spicy Mexicana, the mouth-watering Hawaiian, the award-winning Chili Verde, and so many more. Trust us, you'll find your favorite. If you want great pizza, you can play the numbers game, or you can get it right the first time. Tony's Pizza, 3 locations in Bakersfield and 1 in Shafter.
We got about 10 seconds left in the transition between the third and the fourth quarter. Make sure that everyone follows us on KHSD Athletics. There are some good highlights that are on there. Like right now, I'm going to put that Kimberly Chavez with a nice jump shot on the baseline. It's hard to talk and tweet at the same time, but I'm somehow managing to do it. And that should be entering the Twitter sphere shortly. 38-32, East High is leading the game. Nene Jones passes in. Quick turnover by number 10, Jackie Gonzalez. Number 2, Taylor Sunga gets up there, but once again, the Central Section's leader in blocks and in rebounds goes up and blocks it high out of the sky. Looking for Nene Jones. They're trying to find it. And once again, they're trying to pass it around. They get it to a wide open look, and Nene seems to take control of the game, wants to slow it down, finds one of her favorite targets, Jackie Gonzalez, nice and long, gets up there. And once again, kind of a theme in this second half for those Blade runners are missed layups and missed opportunities to really capitalize on all of that as well. Jade Arande with a big rebound. Jackie Gonzalez gets the ball, but is quickly taken to the floor by number 14, Cristina Chavez. And it looks like East High will take the ball out of bounds. Score 38-32, 7 minutes and 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of a good game. Overall, pretty good game. A little bit of sloppy play here or there, but overall, what I can say about both of these girls, they never quit and they're playing hard, okay? Ball goes out of bounds as it's passed into number 10, Jackie Gonzalez. Nene Jones will take the ball out of bounds. Coach Sharp sets up a play. Little screen away and all that stuff. Quick turnover. Taylor Sunga with a nice pass to Kimberly Chavez. It is waved off, though. It is waved off. White 14, and we call it again. Cristina Chavez is called with a foul. The bucket is no good, and there's a lot of disapproval from the fans at North High that are out here. Once again, the ref saw something, saw a foul that goes in there. Ill-advised pass. That is absolutely frustrating for Coach Sharp as he get out there. And once again, looks like the bucket is good. A timeout is called. 30-second timeout is called right now. The score is 38-34. East High has missed some pretty easy buckets going on there. Coach James is doing a good job kind of galvanizing her troops to come back in this game. It has been a good game. Score hasn't been anything as more as 11-point differential. Now it's a 4-point difference. And both teams are looking to see if North High can come back. And Coach Sharp is trying to re-energize the troops to make sure that they can carry out this lead. A key loss has been out for a lot of the games. Ariana Ayala looks like she's injured her shoulder, and she's got ice on that shoulder right there. She was the starter, and she always seemed to be kind of the other person besides Nene that would bring the ball up there. And she is on the sidelines right now for an extended period of time. Have no word on what the injury is, but it looks like it is a left shoulder injury that is on there. North High is ready to go. East High, Coach Sharp getting his last words of advice. A guy that's been through it all as a head coach of a Valley Championship team at Ridgeview. Coach Sharp is making sure that his players are ready to go and can make a difference. Nene Jones, the Central Section's leader in assists, is going to take the ball out, the best passer taking it out right now. Coach just wants her girls to drop back into kind of half-court pickup, yet she allows Kimberly Chavez to play defense out there because she is the energy. She takes the chances. She works really hard out there, as we've seen all night. There goes Nene Jones, splits everyone. Oh, and a big turnover that's going on there. It looks like it's a jump, and that was close to being another foul that's going on there too as well. It looks like the jump is going to be going to North High. A little bit of momentum's changing. A little bit of energy's going on right now. Like to see a good game. East High has been in that 2-3 all night that's going on there. Kimberly Chavez going up for the rebound. Jade Arande with a big rebound trying to find Nene. Susie Salazar. Nene goes up for the shot, and they are going to call a block. Once again, it's fourth quarter. Nene Jones has 4 fouls. They're calling a block on them. 2 free throws. North High crowd doesn't like that right now. We get up there. Nene Jones, free throw number 1. And she misses to the right, rims out. Nene Jones steps up to the line for free throw number 2. And she misses that one. These free throws in critical times. We've talked about the importance of those small things, those little things that are going on there. Number 22, Prial gets up, and a big block by who else? The Central Section's leading blocker. And we see right there, Jackie Gonzalez. She kicks it out to Nene, but once again, another turnover by East High. Another traveling call is made. And a ball goes back to East High now. Susie Salazar gets it in, kicks it back to Nene Jones. Dangerous pass, but Jackie Gonzalez gets the ball, takes that about a 7-footer right here. Jade Arande ends up with the ball, trying to find open. Susie Salazar gets up there, shoots it, rims off there as well. Once again, Jackie Gonzalez tries to get the rebound, but then all of a sudden gets right back over, and it's North High's ball. 5:31 left in the fourth quarter, 38-34. East High is leading North High. Number 2, Taylor Sunga drive, and a foul gets called. And I think on this foul, what we're going to look at right here is that on this foul, both teams are in bonus. So from here on out, free throws every time a foul is going to be called. Once again, and I've said it all night, the first ever KHSD Athletics live stream of girls basketball. The storied program of North High with its 8 Valley Championships and 17 league titles against East High, who's got one of the top talents in all of Bakersfield, and number 3, Nene Jones. Taylor Sunga steps up to the line and hits 2 free throws. And the lead is a 1-possession game, 38-36. At one point, East High was up 11 and has managed to cut this lead all the way down. Jackie Gonzalez goes up and misses a close-range jump shot. Missing close-range jump shots and layups has haunted East High tonight. And once again, Jackie Gonzalez with another big rebound. and see if she can get a big bucket right here, and she does. And now it is a 4-point game, and the score is 40-36. Jackie Gonzalez has been a rebound machine all night, and it is a jump ball, and it is going to go to East High. Looks like Nene Jones, the Central Section's leading assister, about 9.6 assists a game. That's according to Max Preps. What we follow to go on there. She is number 3rd in the nation with assists. Nene splits everybody, goes up, and misses kind of a wide open layup. Gets the ball off of kind of a turnover and is going to have 2 shots going in there. She missed her last 2 free throws before hitting a lot before that. But now we have Nene Jones stepping up to the line. Coach James calls her entire team over to the sideline. It's not a timeout. She just wants to talk to her kids. She's a little fiery right now. Coach James wants to talk to her entire team because there's 2 free throws on there that have gone. Coach Sharp is trying to ask how that's not a timeout when time was granted so Coach could talk to him, but I can understand where Coach James is going on there. We have 2 free throws, and she says, I want to talk to him after 1. And then they can go back where they need to go. Nene Jones steps up to the line, shoots the free throw, and it rims out. Frustrating. We talked about the importance of free throws and making your free throws early on, and she misses that on that one. Once again, I got to give a shout out to K-Dub1, Kevin Willie, who's running the camera tonight, and Nathan, who's right next to me, who's been helping me with kind of the behind-the-scenes stuff so I can announce this game because the much-esteemed Vance Palm couldn't make it tonight. Nene Jones hits the 2nd free throw, and quickly North High is getting the ball up the court, trying to get a quick basket so they can cut back into this lead. Prial shoots an ill-advised and out-of-control shot. East High's got numbers. Beautiful pass from Susie Salazar to Jackie Gonzalez. They are on the floor. They're going to call traveling, and it's been called often tonight, but once again, another travel is called. And we have a 30-second timeout. Look like it's going to be called from North High. Once again, as I've talked about throughout the course of the night, I want to bring up our KHSD Athletics live stream schedule over the next few games to look at. If we look at some of the games, big game on Thursday night, very, very fortunate. The Liberty Patriots are at BHS playing the Bakersfield High School Drillers in a game of 2 of the top 10 teams in the whole valley, and that should be exciting. Then it turns into Friday, January 27th. What a special privilege it is. And just today, both athletic directors at Ridgeview and Independence agreed that Ridgeview and Independence, both varsity boys and varsity girls, will be at Ridgeview, and we will be live streaming both of those games at Ridgeview starting at about 5:15 for a broadcast. 5:15 varsity girls basketball, Ridgeview Independence. 7:30 varsity boys basketball, Ridgeview and Independence. Awesome games on Friday night by another awesome game on Saturday between Liberty and Centennial girls basketball. Right now, it is the 4th quarter, 4 minutes, 17 seconds. The East High Lady Blades, the East High Blades, the East High Blade Runners are leading the North High Lady Stars, the North High Stars, 41-36. And once again, it seems like Urbina hasn't found her shot. Was making some shots early on, but she has not found her rhythm. A foul is called on number 22, Jessica Prial, and it looks like going to the line is the Central Section's leader in both blocks and rebounds. And let me tell you, Jackie Gonzalez, when we break down this film, see how many rebounds she has gathered tonight, she will have probably as many as she's averaging. Goes up, first free throw is no good. It was a one-on-one opportunity. And North High's bringing the ball back up. 4 minutes left in the game. East High settles back down in their 2-3, which they've been running all night. Number 4 goes up, misses it. And there is a huge save by Prial. And once again, another rebound, Jackie Gonzalez. And burning by the defense. Everything going on there goes up. And a block is called. And Nene Jones. And we'll wait to see if the bucket is good. The bucket is good. And Nene Jones with a big, big bucket to help extend the lead. Once again, number 5, Eileen Rodriguez comes back into the game. Nene Jones putting up a big performance. Has about 20 points tonight as it is. Has played smart basketball from about the second quarter on. In the first 2 quarters, she struggled with foul trouble. She picked up 4 quick fouls with like 6 minutes left in the second quarter. And here we are at 3 minutes and 41 seconds, and she's still in the game. She found a way to adapt. And that is a big, big free throw. And for the remaining 3.5 minutes, it looks like every point matters, every free throw matters. We've talked about free throws consistently throughout this broadcast and what they mean. And once again, the ball bounces up and over. North High's picking up. Picking up with the full court press. It looks like the ball goes out of bounds. It will be North High basketball. North High passes it in. And once again, getting another rebound is Jackie Gonzalez. Nene gets it. The ball looks like it's tipped. They call it out of bounds. No one's going to correct that. It looked like it was out of bounds on North High, but no one's changing their mind. It goes back to North High. And North High passes the ball in. Nene Jones once again goes right around, goes for a transition layup, and she makes it. Taylor Sunga. Dribbling around is number 4, Kimberly Chavez, kicks out to Taylor Sunga. Number 3, let's see if she can get it this time. Number 3, Urbina, hasn't found her shot. Once again, Jackie Gonzalez, yet another rebound. And once again, Nene Jones splitting everyone. There is a travel that is called. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left. Little indecisive. Want to try to take care of the ball. 46-36. East High has extended the lead back up to 10 at one point. At one point, it was a 2-point game. Nene gets her hand on it right there. It gets a little tip. North High will be passing in. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in this half. A call is made. Kind of off the ball foul on number 41, Jade Aronde. And it looks like we are going to have 1-and-1 that's going to be made right now. One thing that I could tell you about number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, she has a high motor grabbing those rebounds. She is nonstop in her pursuit, and that high motor just grabbed another rebound right there as well. Looking for Nene Jones. Once again, the ball goes out of bounds. And I can tell you this, coming off the bench, she has played an outstanding game defensively, but Kimberly Chavez has been a spark plug, has really got in there and really energized the North High defense. East High taking their time right now. making sure their offense is ready. There's Kimberly Chavez again on the defense. Nene Jones kicks it to number 10. Nene Jones grabs a rebound. Jackie Gonzalez makes the shot. Nene Jones is trying to settle everything down, get where she needs to go. She's dribbling around. The whole team splits them, goes up, makes a athletic shot. Brianna Lugo with the big offensive rebound, and a jump ball is called. And we got a 46-36 game. Possession arrow does go to North High. 1:50 left in this fourth quarter of our first ever live stream girls basketball game of KHSD Athletics. And a big block by the Central Section's leading blocker, Jackie Gonzalez, saying get that out of here. And once again, the high energy, a little too much energy going over the top as they settle in on a great first girls basketball game. Straight up, traveling called. Traveling is made. Kimberly Chavez has played a great game, but she took too many steps right there. And once again, I'd like to thank both administrations at both North and East High for allowing KHSD Athletics to come and live stream this game. Out of bounds is called. Jackie Gonzalez. Foot is on the line. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. I can see the frustration on kind of both coaches. They're kind of hoping that they're done with these turnovers, but they're correctable and teachable moments. Once again, Jackie Gonzalez with another beast rebound, trying to find Nene Jones, trying to split between two defenders to get the ball. Taylor Sunga's played a nice game, managing the team going on there. 3-ball shot. Open threes haven't been made. Taylor Sunga getting the ball. Playing defense right now in that 2-3. Just because it's 2-3 doesn't mean you sit back defensively. Girls are moving their feet. Foul is called on number 40, Brianna Lugo. Going to the line is number 14, Cristina Chavez, who's also had a good game and has been everywhere the ball needs to be. Just kind of high energy. You tell she puts her hours into the gym to be where she needs. Coachable, a gym rat. All those cliches that you need to know, you can tell that some of these girls really putting it into her. 58 seconds left. The score is 46-36. East High is leading. We're going into a timeout right now. It looks like that one more foul by East High will put North High in the double bonus. This has been a great game. We got great fans that are out here. Once again, follow us on KHS. Follow us on Twitter at KHSD Athletics. Been impressed with both teams. North High has never quit the whole game. And we've seen on East High the real talent, some of the leaders that we've had out there we've talked about before game. Talked about Jackie Gonzalez and her blocks, leading the Central Section in blocks, but more impressive is her determination, being a spark plug, being an energizer on the rebounds. But then we've also seen Nene Jones and the things she's been able to, and talk about having a high basketball IQ, having 2 fouls, having 4 fouls going into the second quarter with 6 minutes left. And here we are at 58 seconds. She's managed to stay in the game. She's the team's best player. She's put in a lot of buckets, altered her game defensively, still effective, doing a lot more phantom defense, which sometimes can be distracting for opposing players. It's been a real treat to watch tonight. And the second free throw by North High is no good. North High is staying alive. Once again, another putback. Jackie Gonzalez, what a shock, is right near the ball. Doesn't get the rebound, but it's been a great, great game to look at. And once again, mixing up defensively is number 4, Kimberly Chavez, kind of really making it difficult for these Lady Blades, these Blade Runners, to do anything. And Nene Jones kind of throws it long to get in there, and it looks like it's a double dribble is called. 44 seconds left, 46-36, East High Blades over the North High Stars. First ever live stream girls basketball game. And it looks like a charge is going to be called on number 2, Taylor Sunga of North High is going to be called. And it looks like it's East High's ball going in there. That looks to be Taylor Sunga's 5th foul. Taylor Sunga has played a heck of a game. She is the captain. She is the leader of the team. Nene Jones just throws a deep, smart play going up, and a layup is made by number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, who has played a pretty good game going on there, grabbing all those rebounds, but the assist was made forth by Nene Jones. Trying to find a 5-second call. She just throws it to the opposite end of the floor, which as time's expiring is not a bad play by Susie Salazar. Number 10, Jackie Gonzalez, tries to sneak in and steal that, but gets called for the foul. That looks to be her 5th foul. Jackie Gonzalez has played a solid game, had a ton of rebounds, had some blocks, is going to have to sub as she comes in. And Jackie Gonzalez, kudos watching that game as the Central Section's leading rebounder and leading blocker coming out, played a heck of a game tonight. 48-36 with 18 seconds left. Going to the line is number 5, Eileen Rodriguez. Will be shooting 2 free throws as teams are now in the double bonus. Free throw goes up, and it's good by Eileen Rodriguez. Second free throw by Rodriguez is also good. Nene Jones grabs the ball, wants to pass it inbounds. She's trying to find someone open. She passes it in, kicked around. It looks like it's going to be East High ball again. Having difficulty trying to get the ball inbounds, trying to rely on some one-on-ones. The ball is inbounds, and it looks like entering into the game, number 21, Emily Flores, gets fouled quickly. She's going to have 2 free throws as we get a double bonus. Now 16 seconds left. The East High Lady Blades winning 48-38. Once again, if you've missed tonight's game or you want to rewatch tonight's game, you can go to the Kern High School District website, kernhigh.org. Go on the yellow menu, find live stream. You'll see where the video player is at, and you'll see a button that says on demand, and all of our live stream events are on demand at kernhigh.org. First free throw is missed. Second free throw is missed by number 21, Emily Flores. Ball comes in. Clock is running down. East High sits back in their 2-3 zone. They said, hey, North High, you guys want to pass the ball around the perimeter? You can go ahead and do so. A 3 is made, clanks off there. Nene Jones grabs the rebound. She's getting in there, and it's a jump ball. 2 seconds left in the game, and her teammates go to pick her up. Nene Jones kind of steps in there. It looks like it's going to be, should be East High ball, and it is East High ball. 48-38 with 2.9 seconds left in the game. And that buzzer rings true. The final of our first ever KHSD Athletics live stream girls basketball, first ever. East High Blades 48, the North High Stars 38. Congrats to everyone involved. We are going to take just a very, very brief break. In fact, the break's going to be about 30 seconds. And we're going to come back and we're going to announce our Tony Pizza's player of the game as voted on by KW1, myself, as well as Nathan. So we'll be back in about 45 seconds.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I'm a traditional banker. I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
I'm a millennial, and for me, it's all about the mobile.
And I'm somewhere in between. I still do my banking online and at the ATM. And with access to over 30,000 surcharge-free ATMs nationwide, Kern Schools is always close by.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. That's why we're the #1 financial institution in all of Kern County. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
Once again, I'm exhausted. This has been all me tonight, but I've had help. KW1 has been on the camera. I've had Nathan, who is puckered out a little bit. He has been helping me kind of behind the scenes. I've asked them their opinion. Nathan said Nene Jones was the player of the game because of her play. Talking to Kevin, KW1, Kevin Willie, he split because he says Jackie Gonzalez was setting a lot of things up with rebounds to look at on there. She had a lot of rebounds tonight to look at. But tonight, I'm going to go with some of the basketball IQ. I'm going to go with Nene Jones. She had 4 fouls in the second quarter, and she came back with the flurry, had a number of points and a number of opportunities, setting her players up. Everything ran through her. She slowed everything down. North High ran a great press on there. They never quit. They were tough. They were led by some tough players like Cristina Chavez, number 4, played a really aggressive, tough game defensively and did a heck of a job. And Nene Jones was able to lead her team as the point guard, as the leader of the team, to an impressive victory on our first ever live stream girls basketball. We are here Thursday, live stream, same bat time, same bat channel. The Liberty Patriots against the BHS Drillers boys basketball. Excited to have that. And it should be a great end of the week. And once again on Friday, both Ridgeview and Independence, both boys and girls, Friday night should be a great environment. Top 2 teams in the SYL. We're looking for great things. And once again, I'm going to be happy that Vance Palm is going to be back here as well, so I don't have to do all this by myself to have that on there. He is much more experienced than I am. And Vance, I do appreciate everything that you do. From the storied franchise, from the storied school of North High and girls basketball, in their gym as they're getting ready to build a new one. Hopefully no more leaky roofs that we had last night. But I just want to thank everyone out there, our sponsors, Kern Schools, Tony's Pizza. You guys do a great job. I just want to thank everyone that has allowed this to happen, from our superintendency to our director of school support services, Stan Green. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night, and see you later.